Jenny?
Right, can I have those now?
Yeah. Hey, do you want to keep some of these? You know, put them in an album or something, press them, something to remember her by.
I'll never have any trouble remembering Beth.
Yeah. It's going to take a long while, though, isn't it?
And a long while to pay for everything.
Look, I've told you shouldn't worry about money so much.
Well, it's no use pretending £1,000 bill isn't a problem, and that's more likely to be £1,200 by the time we get the church and cemetery fees.
Oh, we'll cope, even if it means cutting back on other things.
Such as?
Well, the wedding, for one thing. Always assuming there's still a wedding to pay for.
I honestly don't know how we're going to be able to afford it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it doesn't have to be a big do. I mean, we could keep it small, keep the costs right down.
I've got some clean water.
Thanks. Beth will be really pleased seeing us all together, keeping everything nice.
Oh, yeah, I'll dump that lot.
Okay.
Okay? I'll meet you up by the gate, okay?
Morning. Hello. There doesn't seem to be anyone in. Oh, right. Did you want to leave a message with me or something? Well, I don't know. I'm Mrs. Jordash's sister-in-law. I was hoping to see her. I've come over from Manchester. Oh, right. I suppose she might just be out shopping or something. Could be. Well, I suppose you could wait over with us for a while, if you liked. That's very kind. I wouldn't want to impose. Oh, no problem. So if you're hanging around out here. Are you sure? Honestly, you can keep an eye out for her from the front window. That's very kind. It might save me a wasted journey. No problem.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
You sleep all right?
Best sofa I've ever slept on. I'm sorry about all my stuff being in the way.
Oh, we'll cope. It's not as though it'll be forever, is it?
Is it all right if I have a bath?
Of course. Help yourself.
Could have bought you breakfast in bed if I'd been up earlier.
Yeah, there's no need for any of that. I better get downstairs, get my stock sorted.
No rest for the wicked, eh?
Yeah, it doesn't help having Sarah away on holiday. You only realise how much you take your stuff for granted when they're not there.
Well, do you need any help at all? I'm sure I could get the hang of it pretty quickly.
No, thanks, honest. I've got a couple of experienced people to chase up yet.
Well, you know where I am if you need me.
Dad, can Jenny take me to the park today?
I don't know about that, babe. I mean, Jenny's got to look up flats and stuff, hasn't she?
Oh, we can still find time to go to the park.
Well, you sure?
Of course. Look, you might as well make the most of having a free childminder on hand for a while, and I'm well trained. We can take a picnic if you want, Gemma.
Yay!
Well, only if you're sure.
I might as well earn my keep while I'm here. What about Leo?
Well, he's sorted round at his mates. She's the one who'd be kicking her heels all day.
Now, what should we take? Jam sandwiches and cake? And we can get nice warm there, yeah?
Right, I'll see you later.
It's time for some lunch.
Now, Mrs. Crosby's expecting me with a gift box. She said she might want me to work an extra few hours.
Lay rates. Make sure they pay you the full whack, you know. Don't let them treat you like you're on some sort of a scheme.
You got time for something to eat?
Man, look, I know it's been a hell of a week.
Is this about the wedding?
Well, we can't just not talk about it.
Look, I'm sorry if this sounds unreasonable, but I'm still trying to cope with losing Beth, and the last thing on my mind is a wedding do.
Oh, hey, man, nobody knows that more than I do. It's not the do that I'm worried about. It's whether the baby has a proper mum and dad.
Oh, I've got a visitor.
Well, what does she want again?
Well, she's obviously desperate not to lose contact with us. It must be because we're a last link to Trevor or something.
Yeah, well, I think you should just tell her to do one. You've got enough on your plate without her.
Hello.
Hi.
The lady from number 7 very kindly let me wait over there with you being out.
Oh, we didn't know you were coming.
Oh, I only came on the off chance of catching you in. Do you think I might come in for a little while?
Is something the matter?
Well, to be honest, you know, I've no one to turn to or talk to, and what with everything that's gone on in the last year or so, now I've gone and been made redundant.
Well, I don't think there's a great deal Mandy can do about that.
Sinbad.
Well, don't you think she's got enough to put up with this week?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I know, and I'm sorry to add to the burden. It's just that, well, Mandy's the closest I've got to family, with Trevor being gone.
You better come in.
Thank you. I know I don't deserve this.
Aren't you coming in?
What, and breathe the same air as that two-faced mare? Oh, you know what, I've got some customers to see.
Love, please.
No.
Just a quick look.
You'll be late opening the shop.
It'll only take a minute.
Jimmy, I know Sinbad's house. I've been in
I
it.
just want to show you round it.
How? By breaking in?
No, I just mean round the outside of it.
I've walked past it a million times. I practically know every brick by name. Anyway, poor Mandy will still be grieving, won't she? Let's just leave her in peace for now.
Mandy won't mind. She's moving on anyway, isn't she? I just want to prove to you what a good move it would be, that's all.
You know, I don't want to move house.
Why are you so stuck on that rat hole of ours, eh?
Hey, do you mind? I've worked my marigolds to shreds making that ratshole a home for us, Jimmy. Anyway, we've sorted the rats now, thanks to my little Polly.
Yeah, well, it's still a hole, even without the rats.
I don't know what it's done, you know, to have you bad-mouthing us all the time.
You know what I mean, love. Of course you've worked hard to make that place special for us, and that's the reason why I want us to buy number 10. So you've got a real chance to make something of a place. Something that's ours, not the council's.
Hey, council was good enough for my mum and dad. And yours.
Yeah, but we're the next generation, aren't we? We're the upwardly what's-its, mobilised, aren't we? We shouldn't be living on an estate like that. That's not the sort of lifestyle we deserve.
I don't want a lifestyle. I want a life.
Next doors has been broken into again, you know?
Oh, no. Oh, the poor love. And the age she is as well.
Yeah, well, that area is going downhill fast, Jack, I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, that's all the more reason why we should stay. We should be sticking by our neighbours, making a stand against the Robin Scallies who go around terrorising old people like that. Hey, you, out. I'm not having you coming in here sniffing around my peppered army. And that goes for you and all.
Oh, great. Come on, cracks.
Your friend's not at all keen on having me around, is he?
I think he just wants to get on with life. He doesn't want us to live in the past, that's all.
That's understandable. And I must say, I can't blame him for feeling the way he does towards me. Emotions ran very high in that courtroom, for all of us. Some cruel words were spoken. Oh, I've no right, really. Come here expecting you to listen to me and my problems.
Well, I'm not really used to that. It's normally me needing the help.
That's exactly what I thought. If anybody could understand the way I felt, it'd be you.
Well, probably all I'd be able to do is listen.
You wouldn't have a biscuit at all. In a rush this morning, no time for breakfast.
Oh, sorry. Behind on my shopping at the moment.
Sinbad, hope I did the right thing earlier, letting Mandy's sister-in-law wait for her.
Well, not exactly. She keeps coming round and invited, even though she was dead against Mandy and Beth at the trial.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know what to do.
Oh, you're all right, you weren't to know. Just gets me the way she comes round as if nothing ever happened.
Oh, why didn't Mandy tell her where to go?
Well, I can only assume it's for Rachel's sake, really. You know, the way she got caught between the two sides of the family at the trial. Well, Mandy doesn't want that to ever happen again.
Well, perhaps all the recent tragic events had made her realise her brother wasn't quite such a saint. Maybe she regrets being so against Mandy.
Brenner, you're kidding, aren't you? She'll never change. Just wish she'd leave us alone.
Oh, hi, Mike. Come in.
I don't really disturb anything.
Right. Come through. I don't know if you know Mike.
All right.
Hello.
He was a very good friend of Beth's.
Oh, right.
Spoke very well for her at the funeral.
Must be a very upsetting time.
I won't stop. I just want to say, if there's anything you need doing, you know, to help you out, well, just give us a shout, eh?
Oh, that's good of you. I'm hoping I'll be able to cope all right on my own.
Well, whatever. But you know where I am. Okay. See you later.
See ya. Thanks again.
Listen, Mandy, why don't you and I have some lunch together? Give us a chance for a talk.
Well, I suppose we could.
Better still, why don't I make us something? Save you the bother.
Oh, I can manage.
No, I don't mind. Give you a chance to catch up on your shopping. It's the least I can do.
OK.
That's great.
Looks like you'll be getting new neighbours soon.
As long as they need a cleaner, that'll do me.
Yeah. Property market's looking lively, kid. Better keep up the pressure on Uncle Sinbad, eh? Come on, girl.
Well, I could do you a Mick Jono special if you can't make your mind up, son.
Yeah, go on, I'm not concentrating here, mate.
Hi.
All right, you had a good day?
Apart from Gemma not letting me ever go on the slide, she said I was too old.
Hi.
Well, thanks for taking her off my hands. Hey, hope you've been a good girl.
Of course, yeah.
Come on then, Gemma, let's go and wash up all our things. Are you still sure you don't need a hand down here?
No, honest, I'm fine, thanks.
Dad, is Jenny going to be on your mum?
Not really, Gems. See, she's just staying with us because she needs someone to help her out when she had nowhere to live.
All right.
And conveniently, she's still got nowhere to live.
I know how hard it is, Sin.
You can't carry on like this, mate. I mean, after all the stunts she's played on you, I mean, you should be keeping well away. You know, people are talking, you know.
Well, whoever's talking, tell them that she's sleeping on the couch on a very temporary basis.
Temporary for her means that she'll be in your bed next.
Ain't not even the remotest possibility.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Honestly, Sin, if I could just help her through this bad patch, then hopefully she'll leave me alone after that.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I'll survive, Sin.
Right, boys. All right, Mike.
Hey, Mike, you don't know anybody who can do a few hours in here for me, do you? I'm stressed to the limit, Sarah, being away.
Well, I could do with some extra cash, to be honest. Help get me video business off the ground.
Oh, nice one. Well, have you got a minute we could decide on some hours?
Yeah, no probs.
Oh, you don't know how big a favour you do me, Mike.
Home for the scran now, then, is it?
What are you doing with that?
Nothing special, though.
You haven't got a car, Jim.
It isn't for a car. It's for me mate.
Why don't you make the big-time arsonist by any chance?
Yeah. He likes playing with matches, doesn't
In your house?
he? Yeah. So, gotta do something to shift our Jackie, haven't I? Eh? It's like she's in love with the flaming place or something.
Hang on. What good's that gonna do you, eh? I mean, if you burn your house down, then everything inside will go up as well, you divvy. And how much is it gonna cost you to replace it? Never mind what your Jackie will do to you if she finds out you're behind it.
Yeah, I know all that. But I can't think what else to do to change her mind. Look, I wanted to move into your house with me. We're running out of time.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Jim. As far as I'm concerned, the house is back on the open market. Look, do me a favour. Get rid of the petrol can before you burn your fingers and whatever else.
That Mrs. Farnham seemed a really nice lady.
Yeah, she is. She was a great help when we were in prison.
That must have been a terrible time for you. And there's me. No use at all. I'm really so sorry for all the awful things I said. I don't know what pushed me to make such a stand against the two of you.
Yeah, well, like you said, it was a very upsetting time for everybody involved.
I don't know how you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Well, anyway, time will heal. Hopefully. Now, why don't you go off and do your shopping? I'll make us a nice drop of soup or something.
Excuse me, where do you think you're going?
I'm just out for my walk, love. Thought I'd pop in the shop for 5 minutes.
You're not coming in the shop. It's time for your nap, you know.
Come on, Bev. I'm sick of being treated like some dribbling geriatric.
No, don't get overexcited.
I'm alive, aren't I? I want to get overexcited. I don't want to spend the rest of my life looking forward to a long, lingering death.
But you're not well, shocking, eh?
I feel fine.
Oh, I see. And what happens if you end up 6 feet under, eh? Is that fine? And what about poor Josh not having a dad?
Well, I'm hardly being a proper dad to him at the moment, am I, eh? Sitting around like some festering cabbage.
Where do you think you're going?
Back to work, so he thinks.
Is he ready to come back yet?
No.
Jackie, I can't leave you in there struggling on your own.
You don't want to kill yourself just for the sake of giving me a few hours off.
But I've got to do something with me time.
Well, if you drop down dead, don't come crawling to me for forgiveness.
Look, it's my life, OK? Now, if I'm going to die, I want to die like a shopkeeper, with a large white sliced in one hand and a tin of marifats in the other. Now, can I go into my own shop, please? Look, I just want to get the smell of the profit back into my system.
You're not ready to come back to work, and that's all there is to it.
I'll be back, you know.
Oh, hello.
Where's Mandy?
She's, out, getting a bit of shopping in.
You making yourself at home?
I don't think she'll be very long.
Well, will you tell her that I'll be home later than usual tonight? I've still got some catching up to do on my round. And the sooner I catch up, the sooner I've got some more cash coming back in.
I'll tell her.
You sure you're going to be all right here on your own?
No problem. Just making a bit of soup. Fill a gap. Would you like a drop?
Maybe I will. What is it?
Minestrone.
Is it ready?
It'll be 8 or 10 minutes yet.
Well, doesn't matter. Better leave it. I'll see you later.
See you.
Hi, come on in.
Isn't Rachel still here?
No, I'm not a complete slave driver. She's gone back over to Mum's.
Oh, right. I'm sorry to bother you.
Well, you can phone her from here if you like, if you wanted her for something.
No, it doesn't matter. Actually, it was you I was really hoping to see.
Oh. Is it about me letting your sister-in-law wait for you? I'm so sorry. I really shouldn't have got involved.
No, it's not that. I can cope with Brenner. It's, Well, I was wanting to thank you properly for everything you did for Beth and me when we were in prison.
I certainly don't need any special thanks. It wasn't just me.
Well, you deserve more than I'll ever be able to repay.
Well, there was all kinds of people involved. Mum, Jackie Corkill, Rosie Banks, complete strangers. I don't think I should be singled out.
I think you should. Thanks. There was something else as well.
Oh, I'm all ears.
I'm sorry if this sounds a bit odd, we're talking to you like this. I mean, you hardly know me, but...
We're friends.
You know Sinbad and I were planning to get married after I came out of prison.
Well, I presumed you were.
Well, he's asked me to marry him soon, like before the baby's born, and I was wondering if it was a bit too soon after Beth, what people might think.
Who cares what people think? Anyway, I'm sure everyone will wish you every happiness.
They say that, you should be 100% sure before you say yes, don't they? Before it's too late.
And, you're not 100%.
Does that sound awful?
No, it just sounds normal.
Even after everything Sinbad's done for me. I mean, I feel guilty even questioning whether I should marry him.
Well, it's going to take two of you to make the marriage work, so you've got to be in there as an equal partner. No sense in rushing things, is there?
He's such a generous-hearted man, though.
Doesn't make it compulsory to marry him.
He always tries so hard to do good for people. I'm worried. I can't break his heart. And don't get me wrong, I do want to be with him. It's just... I don't think it's the right time to jump straight back into another marriage. Not yet.
What about you? What do you want to do?
Well, I think I just want to walk into a new life. I've got another chance, I want to take it. But I'm scared of being trapped. Does that sound selfish?
Just sensible.
Look, I'm sorry to burden you with this. I'll go and get on with my shopping.
Mandy, make this decision for yourself, not anyone else. Just put yourself first for once. It's the only way to find real happiness.
I remember Beth when she was her age, full of life. There was ballet lessons one night, brownies the next. You can never tire her out. Look, I'm sorry to have taken up so much of your time.
No, it's no bother. I just hope you manage to come to the right decision for you.
Well, it won't be easy, but thanks for listening.
Bye.
You've been busy?
Thought it would save you a job.
All right, well, I'll get some meats on the go.
I've got an aubergine bake nearly ready in the oven. We could have that with some salad if you like.
All right, great, thanks. Well, I'll get something for Gemma then. What do you fancy, babe?
I'm full.
She's had soup and sandwiches and an ice cream at the park.
Well, is there anything left for me to do?
You could try putting your feet up and relaxing. Today's paper's there.
Have an eye on that as well, have you? Listen, Jenny, I appreciate what you're trying to do to fit in, but people are beginning to talk, you know. And the kids are very confused about whether we're a couple or not.
I know. I suppose I should be out flat hunting, not doing all this lot. I just wanted to pay you back for helping me out.
Yeah, well, you getting better is reward enough for me. And anyway, you don't want to spend much time on the couch, do you?
Of course not, no. Look, I promise I'll be gone as soon as I can. As soon as I can get a place sorted. Honestly.
Was Sinbad surprised to find you here by yourself?
Is it any wonder? The way I've been behaving.
No, but I'm glad you were eventually able to see beyond that. Understand why we were forced to do what we did.
Oh, I do see now. Honestly. But I don't think Sinbad understands the strange kind of bond we have between us. We've both lost the person we loved most in the whole world. I lost my brother. You lost Beth. They were the same flesh and blood. It's not anybody's real fault. I can't blame you, but I can't blame Trevor. He was a different man. Prison did that to him. I'm just so sorry that you and Beth had to go through all that pain and suffering until you couldn't take it anymore.
Well, no one will ever really understand that.
How's the soup? Does it need a bit more salt?
It's just right, thanks.
We're a fine pair, aren't we? No money, no job, and both of us desperate to forget the past.
Oh, well, at least we've got hot food and a roof over our heads more than some.
And a future to look forward to.
Yeah, I'll second that. The future. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hello? Yeah? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, thanks. Bye. That was the estate agent.
Good.
Someone wants to come and have a look at the house this morning. Right, that's it. I'm phoning the doctor. Your temperature is sky high.
I don't want a doctor, it's just a tummy upset.
Oh, come on, man. You've been sickly all night. It can't be any good for you or the baby.
I said, man, I'm fine now. Stop fussing like on with Riley and go to work. Morning.
Oh, hi, love. Oh, oh, chop. Where's the little fella?
Mike said he'd drop him off at the nursery on the way to signing on.
Oh, that's good of him.
Yeah, he said he'd pop in the shop and all, see if Jackie needs a hand.
Aye, aye. Is he after something or what?
No, he's just worried about you, like the rest of us.
Actually, thought I'd pop in the shop myself today, just to see how things were going, you know.
No chance.
But Bev, I can't lie here all day, love. I'll go off my head.
And if you rush into things too soon, you might take another funny turn.
Oh, don't be daft. I'm as fit as a fiddle, Dan.
And just think how much better you'll feel if you stay and have a bit more rest. I mean, Ron, how many times should you tell him?
Well, seeing as how we've got the house to ourselves, why don't you get back in with me?
You're supposed to be resting.
Yeah, well, we'll rest afterwards.
No chance. I'm not having you collapsing on me.
Hey, don't you worry about me. There's plenty of life in the old dog, yeah?
And I wanted to stay that way.
Well, little Ronnie hasn't been to Bevland for ages.
Yeah, well, little Ronnie can just wait, can't he? Because I want to see him fit and healthy before he does. Now, you finish your tea, and I'll get you something nice to keep you going.
Oh, why?
Yeah, nice bowl of muesli.
Ah, hey.
Don't worry, me. It's nutritious. Keep your strength up, and it'll keep you regular.
Hello, Mandy. Me again, I'm afraid.
Oh, hello.
I caught you in then. I was just passing. I thought I'd pop in on the off chance. I was wondering if you got any news about Rachel's tests.
No, not yet. The hospital said it'd be another couple of days.
I'm sure everything will be fine. Are you okay, Mandy?
No, not really. I think I must have picked up a bug or something.
That's funny. I was ill in the night myself. I wonder if you've both caught something.
Oh, Sinbad's panicking as usual. He wants to call the doctor out.
Oh, you don't want to go dragging all the way to the doctor. All you'll get there is a once-over and a very expensive prescription. What you need is a good old-fashioned remedy. Tell you what, I'll make you a nice hot drink.
So I'll make it.
No, you have a sit down. I'll make us both something to settle our stomachs. One of my Nana's special recipes. I was going to make one for myself anyway.
Well, what's in it?
Nutmeg tea and a drop of whiskey. Never fails. That'll do the trick. You just wait and see.
Dicko, stop right there.
I just thought that I'd go for a walk, love.
Come on, get in here now.
But I'm feeling peckish.
Well, all right, then. We'll both go for a pizza if you want. But I'll tell you one thing. There is no way I'm letting you out of my sight. You are not going anywhere near that shop.
Max, thought you were in a rush.
Yes, I was. It's just... I don't suppose you've seen anything of Barry Grant, have you?
Is he back?
No, but you see that workman over there? Says he's working for the owner.
Oh, if he was home, he'd have got in touch straight away.
Think so?
Yeah, I'm sure he would anyway. It's probably just Jimmy Corkill having delusions of grandeur again, passing himself off as the owner. It wouldn't be the first time, would it?
Well, I'm not so sure. I mean, the workman did say he'd received instructions and a set of keys by courier. It's hardly Corkill style, is it?
Oh, well, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Why don't you go to work? If he is back, that's the first place you'll hear anything.
Yes, all right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Oh, no. What's Jackie playing at, closing the shop at dinner time?
Well, she is running it on her own.
I'm not having this place closed, even if it is for only an hour.
Well, you're certainly not opening it.
But, Bev, dinner time is the busiest part of the day, love.
And the only thing you're going to be busy with is your pizza.
Look, you don't understand it.
Are you feeling better now?
A little, yes.
Good. Means my journey's been worthwhile. I'm sure my little concoction will do the trick.
Look, there's no need for you to keep coming all the way over from Manchester, you know.
Nonsense. I've got plenty of time on my hands. And now we've put an end to all that bad feeling between us, well, I'd like to see as much of you and Rachel as I can before I have to go back to Ireland.
Are you planning to go back?
Well, I don't want to. Not with losing my job and everything. I'm going to have to give up the flat. Rent's extortionate. I'll have to go sooner or later. I'm going to move into a cheap B&B nearby. It'll work out cheaper than paying my rent and forking out for train fares all the time.
You're off then?
Yes, next train is the last one I can use my saver on.
Well, thanks for calling.
Oh, don't mention it. I'll pop around tomorrow if that's all right. Make sure you're feeling better. Say goodbye to Rachel for me. See you.
Bye.
See ya. Still don't know whether to believe this new kid and Brenner.
Well, she seems genuine enough. Perhaps she actually has seen the light.
Do you reckon?
Well, time will tell.
We off?
just wanted to visit Beth, have a walk.
I'll walk as far as the shops with you. Have you had any more thoughts on a date for the wedding?
No, to be honest, I've had Rachel's test results on my mind. I haven't been thinking clearly.
Oh, that's all right.
Are those pizzas ready yet, or what?
Nearly.
Mick, will you tell this one you can't keep a man away from his business?
Hey, you. It's for your own good. Oh, and 2 lots of gatto as well, please, mate.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, McLaughlin, you won't be able to attract any hunks if you keep stuffing your face with pizzas.
Hiya, babe.
Hiya, hon. Hiya, Ronnie. Hope you're taking it easy. I don't want to be seeing this girl dressed in black yet, you know.
Yeah, don't worry about me, Janice. I'm all right. 8.50, Mick.
Hey, have you been splashing out again?
I just bought myself a few little things.
You little thing, my foot. That'll cost you a bomb.
There you go, Ron. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Mick.
Ta.
Ta-ra, mate.
Bye. Hey, you kept it quiet about the fifth pizza, man. What does pepperoni like?
All right, Sin, away, mate.
I've been better.
Look, if there's anything that needs doing, just give us a shout, eh?
Yeah, thanks. I'm just on my way round to the house. Got someone to come and look at it.
Already?
Yeah, so I want to get things moving, you know. So how's things with the other one?
Jenny, well, that seems to be going okay. I mean, she's keeping herself busy preparing her work for next term. And she's still going to her counselling. And it'll all be sorted once she gets a place of her own. Must be that Bev's mates.
Well, if she asks for it back, you'll have to tell her to try it on, prove it's hers.
Hey, she's left this and all. I better shoot after her, mate.
Yeah, I better get off myself.
It's lovely, isn't it? And to go underneath, I've got this sexy little number from the Undies party the other night.
Hey, don't be showing your skimpies to my Ron. He'll have another funny turn.
Hey, don't you worry about me. I'm all right.
Where's my other bag? Oh, no, I've left it on the bus. It's got my purse there as well.
Oh, what was in it?
Money, my credit cards, everything.
Is this yours?
Oh, my bag, where was it?
You left it on the floor by the counter.
I hope you haven't had sneaky looks at her undies.
Well, let's just see what was in the bag, like.
Go on, you kinky old devil.
Leave him alone, you. He's my knight in shining armour. I'll have to give you a reward.
Ah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Well, I'd better be off. See you later.
Ta-ra, thanks.
Yeah, ta-ra, Mick.
Oh, he's gorgeous, isn't he?
Oh, he's a lovely fella and all, isn't he?
Is he available, like?
Well, I think so, but he's got 2 kids, though.
You've got one, doesn't stop the BJ party machine.
Party!
Actually, to be fair, he is a nice fella, don't Mick, isn't he?
Yeah, but 2 kids.
Wouldn't be the first fella I've copped for with kids. Some of them have had wives and all.
Yeah, well, there's no fear on that front, love. Mick's single and he's got a few bob. Little gold mine, that peachy, you know. Actually, I think you and him would make a lovely couple.
What do I do on your pair of plant pots?
What's up, mate?
Them ghouls.
Who are they, like?
You made an appointment to see the house. You only wanted to see where the murder took place on the body patio.
You bore? Hey, beat it, you pair of pasty-faced gets.
Good job, Mandy, wasn't it? And that's all she needs.
Yeah, well, there'd be no need for all of this, would there, eh? If you'd have ungone till I'd talked Jackie round.
Jimmy, you've been saying this for weeks. Jackie doesn't want to know. And we can't afford to wait around any longer until she changes her mind.
If only she'd see sense. This place would be perfect for us.
Yeah, well, do us a favour, Jimmy.
Yeah, well.
There's someone else come to see her at 2 o'clock this Savvy. You wouldn't mind showing them round for us, would you?
Yeah, no sweating, eh?
I'm just not in the mood. And after all that's happened, I just want to get back to work.
All right, don't be worrying about it. I've got a couple of things to do anyway.
OK, there's the spare keys, and be early.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, get late though, mate, you know. Seeing this place in the hands of strangers. Could have been a fresh start for me and Jackie.
Yeah, well, the quicker we're out of here, the better. See you later.
Hey, hi, Ron. Bev let you off the lease, I see.
No, Ed and Janice went out, so I thought I'd just nip back around and see how Jackie's doing, you know. And I thought I'd pop in here at the same time and say thanks for returning that purse.
Don't mention it.
Think you've got a fan there, you know me. Janice, Bev's mate.
I don't think I need another fan at the moment, Ron.
Oh, sorry. Is it that Jenny one? Didn't know you were still seeing her.
No, I'm not, and I never have been.
Didn't mean to be nosy. It's just... Well, she's a lovely girl, that Janice, and I wouldn't like to see her making a fool of herself.
She seems nice. Can't see her chasing after me, though.
Hey, I wouldn't be so sure. You never know. We could end up going out on a double date sometime.
Do you reckon?
Never know, Mick. Never know.
Ah, well, there you go. As I say, sorry you've wasted your time, you know, but I thought it only fair to tell you the full horrors, you know, of what's going on in there. OK, see you now.
Any luck?
Nah, just another couple of more big gets wanting to have a nose round the place. You must be sick.
Hope it's not going to be like this every time someone comes to view the place.
Never know, kid.
So you've made yourself at home?
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to help sell the place for you, aren't I, eh? Read somewhere that freshly brewed what's it coffee convinces people to buy.
Yeah, but that's only instant. The only thing you're going to convince people to buy is a jar from the quickie.
Well, it doesn't matter, because I think I've got a buyer for this place anyway.
Who?
Me. I mean, if it means saving you and Mandy all the hassle of selling the place, and if it's still at the knockdown price, then, well, I might as well buy it, mightn't I?
What sort of a knockdown price? Because I'm not taking less than 55 for it.
Behave, will you? You'll never get that for it. It's a buyer's market out there, Sin. Now, listen, I was thinking more along the lines of 40. Cash.
Cash? You mean the money you make from other people's misery, don't you?
I don't force anyone to buy anything. And anyway, the only misery I can see is you and Mandy being stuck in this place with a load of horrible memories.
Well, I'm not taking less than 50 for it, because all the carpets and curtains are included.
Well, we'd be changing those anyway, wouldn't we? All right, I'll tell you what. 45, come on, it's a good offer. Cash, good offer, Sid.
But I paid 55 for it, you know, and that was only a couple of months ago.
That was before it had a gruesome history. Well, before all ends knew about it anyway.
All right, 45. But that's if I get no hassle and I get a quick and easy sale.
Brilliant. Means this house will be back in the hands of the Corkills where it belongs. Hey, it's destiny, Sin. It's all about heritage, you know. Hey, and I'll tell you what. You and Mandy will have no more problems with this place behind you. Do you know that? Be a fresh start for your new start, kid.
Hadn't you better clear this over with Jackie first?
Listen, once she realises what a little bargain this place is and how much we're helping a couple of friends in need, she'll soon come round, I'm telling you. And anyway, it's destiny. Can't fight that, kid.
Well, I've told you. The deal's only on if I get a quick and easy sale.
All right, no sweat. I'll get the deposit now. Get it in the hands of the estate agents. They can get the old ball rolling, can't they?
Yeah, well, whatever. I'll see you later.
Yeah, OK. Hey, and listen, don't be worrying. You're doing the right thing. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, Bev, get a move on, will you? Need to get something out of there, sharpish.
Yeah, Charles Atlas, you have a go, because I can't get it to budge.
Oh, get out the road. Probably got the wrong key, you dozy cow.
Haven't you, cheeky melt? It's the blue tab, isn't it? Blue for batteries, red for ours.
Oh.
See? Clever Dick.
What's up with that if it's the right key?
Can I help you?
Oh, never mind us. Who are you? What are you doing in my boss's house?
Ah, you work for Barry, then you must be, Johnny Cornhill.
Jimmy Corkill. Never mind that. Who are you? What are you doing in there?
Old mate Barry's from Birmingham. Dill Palmer. He's asked me to sort out some business matters for him while he's in the States.
Oh, prove that, can you?
No, Barry didn't say I needed to prove anything to you, Jimmy. But I'll be speaking to his partner, Mr. Farnham. You can check with him if you need any more details.
Oh, yeah, right, I will.
Listen, you'll have to excuse me. I've got a few things that need doing. Nice to meet you.
Hang on. What about me? Did Barry mention me? And Bev McLaughlin, I do the cleaning for him at the club, ain't he?
What, Barry's asked you to keep cleaning the place even though he hasn't been living here?
Yeah?
Really? By the way, what were you after?
Hey, how do you mean, like?
Were you calling for anything in particular?
No, I was just giving Bev an hand with the lock, you know. She was having trouble trying to get into clean.
Do you want me to give it a quick going over now, or what?
No, thanks. That won't be necessary. Look, call round tomorrow and we'll sort it out. Right, I really must be getting on with things. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
What do you reckon?
I reckon your days of getting paid to clean an empty house are over, kid.
Yeah, well, there'll be no sneaking in and out for you when you feel like it either, Johnny.
Hey, why do you think that shifter gets changed the locks?
Got the likes of you prowling around while he's living there.
Hey, hang on, Bev, come here. Listen, if he does have you cleaning the house, will you give us a shout if he leaves you in there on your own?
No chance. Don't be involved with me in whatever it is you're up to.
Hey, hang on. It's nothing like that. I've got something valuable stored in the loft. I'm going to need it soon.
I told you, Jimmy, keep me out of it.
Bev, it's just a little present for our Jackie, that's all.
Well, if that's the case, why don't you ask what's his face if you can go and get it?
Oh, yeah? And imagine what Barry would say if he knew I was hiding things in his house. Listen, I'll tell you what. You tip me off, right, when I can get my stuff. And I'll give you a few racing tips. Be able to win yourself a few bob on the GGs, won't you?
Really? Oh, I'll let you know how I get on then. See ya.
Oh, yeah. I've made an appointment at the doctor's for you for 5:30.
Oh, Sinbad, I don't need one. Anyway, I feel better now.
That's just to make sure that you're okay. And hey, guess what? I think I found a buyer for this place.
Really, so soon?
Well, it's Jimmy. He's made an offer. It's less than I wanted, but it'll save all kinds of time and hassle.
Well, isn't it to drop the price so you can sell quicker?
Hang on. You do still want to move, don't you?
Oh, God, yeah. I just don't want you losing money, that's all.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as we just get the chance to get out of it and make a new life.
I think we should sit down and have a talk.
Was it about the wedding?
Yes. Sinbad, I'm sorry, but I can't marry you.
What?
Well, not at the moment, anyway.
Well, why? What have I done? I mean, have I done anything wrong?
Oh, Sinbad, you've done nothing wrong. It just doesn't feel right at the moment. I know I've put it off before, but I'd just be marrying you for the sake of it, and you deserve more than that.
Don't you love me?
Oh, of course I do. I just feel that getting married is the wrong thing to do at the moment. I mean, it might feel right soon, and then if you still have me, we can go ahead with it. But right now, it would be unfair on you, on both of us.
Why does it feel wrong?
Oh. I don't know. It's just so much has happened lately. Prison, Beth, the worry over Rachel. When we get married, I want to have no worries and a clear head. I just haven't at the moment.
Don't you think our baby deserves a proper family?
We are a proper family. We just won't be married. Not yet, anyway.
So that's it then? Can't talk you around?
Oh, hello, my love. Thought you were out for the afternoon.
Well, I thought I told you to stay here and relax, not go around the shop and get yourself worked up.
Yeah, well, I just popped in again to make sure that Jackie Corkle was okay. And I had a word with Mick Johnson on behalf of Janice. I think she could be on there.
Hang on a minute. Why are you so interested in Janice all of a sudden, eh? And Mick, for that matter.
I'm not. I just think they make a nice couple. Hey, we could even go out as a foursome, couldn't we?
I know your game, Dicko. You think if she's going out with someone, then we can't go out anymore. Well, you're wrong.
I wouldn't do that, love. No, honestly, I just happen to think that the world's suited, that's all.
Well, even if they are, fella or no fella, me and Janice are keeping in touch, and we're going out, whatever happens.
Yeah?
Your Max around, Pets?
In the bag. Yeah, tell you what you're looking for.
Hi, Maxie. Hey, listen, what's going on with this up? Oh, Barry's taking care of business for him.
Sorry?
You know, this Dill Pickle something or other, whatever his name is, staying at his house.
Barry has got somebody sorting out his business.
Oh, don't you know?
No, I don't.
Oh, right.
What exactly is he doing?
Well, I had a little meet with him earlier on, but, well, he did say he'd be in touch, you know, to have a little talk to you and that.
Well, he hasn't.
Oh.
You heard this?
Yeah, did he say what he was here for?
No, just that Barry had been in touch from America and he was taking care of business for him. Right. Must be off to work. Listen, if I see him around or I hear any more, I'll let you know. Ta-ra.
Thanks. So, what do you think is going on?
God knows. I do know that Barry was always shooting off to Birmingham because of business, and I do know he has associates there.
Well, it's probably something to do with the club, nothing at all to do with the restaurant.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to find out from the likes of Jimmy Corkill that my partner has appointed someone to oversee things.
Yes, but darling, it doesn't matter if it's only the club.
Might be the restaurant as well.
Stop worrying. Let's just wait and see what happens.
No, I can't wait. I phone Barry's now, see if this Oppo what's-it-mate of his is still there.
Try and keep calm.
Answer machine message.
Look, we only know what Jimmy Corkill's told us, and he's probably exaggerating the situation.
Mr. Dill Palmer can't come to the phone right now, but if you'd like to leave a message for him or Barry Grant, then we can leave one after the tone. Well, I've got a message for both of them. What the hell is going on?
I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation.
There is nothing reasonable about leaving us all these months, struggling with rumours and uncertainty. And then, when Grant does send someone, the man can't even be bothered to contact me.
Oh, Jimmy. Are you busy?
No, not really. Can I help?
Yeah, you can tell me why you're not busy.
Oh?
Haven't you got things to do? I'm sure Barry doesn't pay you to sit around with your feet up.
Oh, right. Well, I'm just waiting for a few important calls, you know. Club business, like.
Right, then, you get on with whatever else you should be doing and I'll take care of any calls in here. Oh, and I don't think you should use this as your office in future, and you better tell the rest of the employees the same applies to them as well.
What, you mean you'll be running this place, like?
Well, that's what Barry wants. So for the time being, yes.
Oh, right. Anything else?
Only to let you know there'll be quite a few more changes around here.
What kind of changes?
Improvements. Don't worry, you'll know soon enough.
A revised and updated companion book to Brookside called Life in the Close is available now from bookshops, price £9.99.
Still no sign of life?
No, it seems our mysterious Mr. Palmer left early.
I was thinking of having a little tea party for Alice's birthday this afternoon. Thought I could ask some of the other mums at the nursery to bring their kids back. Well, that's if I can get it ready in time.
Well, why don't you have it at the restaurant?
You serious?
Yes, have it before we open up. Save you all the hassle. Get them to put on a small spread and put a few balloons up. All you have to do is turn up. Don't have to go through all the trouble of preparing it all.
Or tidying up afterwards. Well, that sounds a great idea, doesn't it, sweet Tate? Say thank you, Daddy.
Well, we own a restaurant. I mean, what's the point of having your own place if we can't enjoy the benefits of it? Well, we own half of it at least. God knows who's got the other half.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Yes, when this Mr. Palmer decides to grace us with his presence. As if Barry Grant deems us worthy of his friend's time.
Sounds good, mate. Yeah, listen, I'll have the money to you in a couple of days, OK? Cheers, bye.
Right, listen. Don't forget I'm going to go straight to Lindsay's from work, so I'll be back a bit late. What are you looking so pleased with yourself for?
Love, I've got some brilliant news. Yeah, come on, sit down, I'll tell you all about it.
Why? What's happened?
That was the solicitors. I have just had a dead low offer accepted on our very own dream home.
You are?
Yeah.
Our own house?
Yeah. And I've got it for 10 grand less than it's worth. Sinbad's going to let me have it for 45,000.
Don't say you've bought that house, Jimmy.
Yeah. Love, it's got to be worth what? 60,000, maybe more. That's a saving of what, 20,000?
Yes, well, you've been robbed. I've heard they sell graveyards for £1, never mind thousands.
What are you on about, graveyards?
I told you before, there is no way I am ever living in a house where a body lay for months and God knows what else went on.
But buying that house was going to be my way of repaying you for everything I've put you through over the past few years.
Jimmy, a man was murdered in there.
Yeah, but the Corkills owned it before all that happened. Love, it's our house by rights. It's our heritage.
It was your brother's house. The longest you ever lived there was with your fancy woman after you dumped me. Do you really expect me to move into a house with that much history, Jimmy?
But, Jack...
No buts. I'm late for work.
Hey, we should have a big launch, let everyone know we mean business.
Oh, yeah. Champagne and celebs. Hey, we could get Richard and Judy to open it for us.
Oh, yeah, we're more likely to end up with Billy and Wally.
What we need is a bit of showbiz glamour. I should have been on the stage. I love all that.
Look, I don't care who opens it, as long as it opens on time. Head Gardeners International, open for business.
I've gone off that name now.
Yeah, but that's the only one we've agreed on.
But I still like snobheads.
Oh, no way. What about the customers? I mean, I can't imagine people wanting to pay money to become a snobhead.
It's clients anyway, not customers, madam.
You two falling out already?
No.
Just thought I'd pop in, see if you keep an eye on your dad for me. And I've sent him packing, but he'll only come back again.
Well, do you think he should just go back to work if that's what he wants?
The longer he stays off, the better, but he reckons he's starting again tomorrow.
I mean, if he really didn't feel up to it, he'd be at home having you waiting on him hand and foot.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
God, I'm spitting feathers here.
Yeah, what's kettle on?
Oh, tea, please. Milk and 4 sugars in mine.
Oh, as long as you've got any teeth left. Just milk in mine, please.
It just adds to my sweetness. Anyway, I've got lovely Peggy's look. I give them a good seeing to every night in the morning.
Oh, look at teeth, eh, Jack?
When I'm out trying to cop off, I always give them a flash of my pearls.
That's probably why you're not going out with anybody. Do that to someone and they'll think Donny Osmond's in the case.
Oh, I like a man with nice teeth. I always look for that in a fella.
Well, I better keep brushing and flossing them then, haven't I?
If you spent as much time picking a name for this place as you do on your teeth, we might have a name by now.
How about the hair care bunch?
Oh, yeah. I used to love watching that on telly.
Oh, I don't like it. Anyway, there's one in Wilmslow, I think.
Well, what about the Style Council? I think Paul Weller's a dish, eh? He might even open it for us.
I even like Ed Gardner's better than that.
Or how about the groovy chain? That way it sounds like you've got a few shots.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, I've got it. When we went to Wembley in '84. World Cup final song. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Hiya. How's me hero?
I only need your bag back.
Oh, but I'd have really been in it if I'd have lost that purse.
Good job I found it, didn't he?
And when I was trying my new underwear on last night, I was thinking about you. Oh, God, you're dead shy, aren't you?
Well, no,
Well, seeing as I'm not, will you allow me to take you for a thank you meal sometime? I'm dead grateful for you finding that bag, you know.
I don't know about that. Well, yeah, go on then. Sounds good to me. I don't see why not. Look, I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh. All right, then. Thanks. See ya.
See ya.
What time is Sarah supposed to get here? Because I have to leave soon. My session's in half an hour.
Yeah, she should be here soon.
Linda says I'm really progressing.
Listen, Jenny, will you do me a favour?
Sure. What?
Will you keep an eye on this place for a minute? I just want to go and check on something with Ron Dicko.
Yes, of course.
You said you were single? Well, I thought he was. Come on, Ron, hurry up, will you?
Hiya. All right, Mick. Just checking it's all in working order.
Hiya. You know, his engine will seize up if he doesn't take it easy.
Can I have a word?
Yeah, sure. Come and give us a hand with these boxes.
I'm not supposed to lift anything, am I?
It's all right, it's only cotton wool.
Look, I'm sorry about that just then, but I can't let you take me for a meal. But let me take you for one instead.
Really? Oh, that'd be lovely.
Nice one.
Looks like it's on, eh? I'm made up for it.
You're just made up because this might mean I'll see less of her. I mean, you're so insecure, Ron, it's unbelievable. What do you think I do when I go out with her? I cop off with all kinds.
No. Yeah, ta-ra, Mick.
Draw. Out me way.
Well, he's taking me out tonight. Where's he taking you? £100.
Oh, that's dead posh.
That'll cost him.
Sorry, we're closed. Mr. Farnham?
Yeah?
Bill Palmer.
Ah. Barry's friend.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
Right, if I start making an inventory of all the fixtures and fittings, maybe you could get a set of accounts ready for me to look over.
I beg your pardon?
Well, Barry...
Well, Barry, nothing. Am I just some sort of lucky who Barry thinks he can send his friends round to snoop on?
But surely Barry's been in touch informing you of the situation.
What situation? Haven't heard from him in weeks.
That he's selling his share in grants.
Now, where do you keep the hoover? I'll give this place a once-over.
Brenna, I've told you there's no need. I can do most of the cleaning and Sinbad does the rest.
You need plenty of rest. And what with this bug we've both had?
Well, you seem to have shaken it off.
Oh, I'm still not right. Although it could be all the worry, of course. Spent the morning trudging round dingy bed and breakfasts. Calling in on you is the one bright spot in my day.
Any luck with somewhere to stay?
No, anywhere decent is too pricey. I'll have to find somewhere soon, though.
Why, what's the hurry?
Handed in the notice on my flat. Got to be out by the weekend.
It's a bit short notice, isn't it?
Well, it was either that or pay up another month's rent in advance. To be honest with you, I'm running out of money fast. What with losing my job and everything. Right sad case, aren't I?
Well, you should stop spending money coming over here. I mean, there's no need.
I want to make it up to you, Mandy. I want to get to know you properly. And for you to see another side of me. Of course, if I could find somewhere in Liverpool, that would be perfect. Though the way things are going at the moment, I might end up with nowhere.
So what will you do?
I don't know. I suppose I could end up homeless.
I'm sorry, I can't put you up here.
Oh, no, I wasn't hinting or anything, no. Of course, I can't deny I'd love to stay here. After all, you and Rachel are my closest family.
Well, I don't think it would be a very good idea.
And if I did stay here, temporarily, I could help out in the house, cook and clean for you. We've been getting on so well together and it'd give you a bit of rest.
I know, but I think it would cause problems if you were to stay here. We shouldn't rush things too much. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to find somewhere else.
No, what was I thinking? We've come so far. Don't want to spoil our friendship. No point in rushing things. Well, I'll get off and start looking for somewhere. You don't mind if I find somewhere nearby, do you? I don't want to carry on with all this dreadful travelling.
No, of course not.
Right. Well, I'll be off then. I'll see myself out.
OK. Thanks for coming.
I'll let you know how I get on. See you.
Bye.
Listen, I don't know who you are, but I've heard nothing about any of this. So really, there's no point just talking about it.
Max.
This has just arrived. I think you better read it. Mr. Palmer, I presume. Patricia Farnham.
How do you do? Oh, God, it's true. Barry is selling out to raise capital for his venture in America.
I'm so sorry that you had to find out from me. Barry told me he was going to contact you 2 days ago, so I just thought that he...
That's Barry.
Certainly is. Look, I'll call back again tomorrow at a more convenient time, and when you've had time to digest the contents of the facts properly. I really am sorry about all this.
Well, it's not your fault. I'm only sorry we weren't able to welcome you properly.
Yes.
I understand. Goodbye.
Look, Alice, isn't it all lovely, eh? What do you think?
Well, looks like I'm getting a new partner, whether I want one or not. Trouble is, if he is selling his share, who to?
I can't get over Brenna wanting to stay with us.
I know.
And I can't believe she asked.
Well, she didn't really, but she dropped enough hints. Mind you, at least if she was here, I'd get some help clearing up after you.
Hey, listen, if it's a servant you want, marry me, and I'll wait on your hand and foot.
You never give up, do you? You all right, Rachel?
This has just arrived. I think it's from the hospital.
What, the test results?
Yeah.
Right, sit down. Do you want me to open it?
I don't know. No, I will.
Well, what does it say?
I'm clear. Oh, thank God. Oh, I better go and tell Mr. and Mrs. Crosby I've left them where it's sick. I'll come straight back.
Oh, I was so worried. I don't know what I'd have done if I'd have lost her too.
Oh, it's okay. Everything's going to be all right now.
I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
Hey, well, does this make any difference between us?
How do you mean?
Well, will you marry me now?
Oh, look, I don't think this is... OK. Yeah, I'll marry you. Otherwise, I suppose you're never going to leave me alone, are you?
Oh, man, do you mean it? Oh, you will marry me? Oh, great! Oh, what a day. Oh, first Rachel, now this. Oh, honestly, man, things are going to go all right for us from now on. Come here.
So bad.
Oh, sorry. Oh, look, I'll make you dead happy. You won't regret it.
Max? Come on, darling, you're going to miss the party. We're going to sing happy birthday in a minute.
21 days. I mean, how can they do this to us?
Well, if we wanted to buy him out, we may get longer. And we don't know for sure if anyone else is going to come in for it in that time, do we?
You're joking. I mean, there'd be no shortage of interested parties.
Yeah, but you get first refusal. As far as I can see, our only option is to raise £45,000 in 3 weeks. Or else just wait and see who else bids.
God knows who we'd end up with.
Yeah, well, we can't just lie down and accept it. We've at least got to try to get the money together.
Yeah, but we're already in hock up to our eyeballs as it is.
So we get in hock more. I mean, the gift box is doing all right now, isn't it?
And you're prepared to do that?
Why not? Let's give it a whirl. Well, I know how important this place is to you, and if that's what you want, then I'll back you up. I mean, you do want us to be sole owners, don't you?
Well, yes, I do, but I don't know what to say. I mean, look, just imagine. If we can raise the cash and become sole owners, have the restaurant to ourselves, I mean, the odd dream come true.
Well, these surfaces are clean enough to eat your dinner off.
Oh, tell me about it. Who'll be a cleaner?
Not me.
We'll have to get someone in when we open.
Yeah, we'll need someone in every morning. The white tea will brush up and keep things tidy through the day, but the place will defo need a good going over every morning.
So, when we've got the cleaner, we've got everyone we'll need then?
Yeah. The stylish from my old place and the junior are all both set and raring to go.
God, it's that exciting, isn't it? Talking about who we're going to employ. It's like we're nearly there at last.
Well, let's get all this unpacked first. You do the conditioners, I'll do the shampoo.
Yeah, OK. Can I help you?
I hope so. I'm here representing Mr. Grant, the owner of this unit.
Oh, Barry?
Yeah, he's under the impression this unit's empty.
Oh, yeah, it was, but we've arranged to rent it off Mr. Farnham, the letting agent. We paid the deposit the lot.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm the landlord now, and I already have plans for this unit.
But we've got the tenancy agreement and we've paid rent in advance.
Not to me, you haven't.
Yeah, but...
Look, I really apologise. It's an unfortunate mix-up. I'm sure there'll be no problem in returning all your money, deposit included. But as things stand, I'm afraid you're going to have to relocate. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
But... can you do that?
Looks like he just has.
Oh, hi, love.
So have you cancelled the house or what?
Yeah, I haven't had time today.
Oh, well, you had enough time when you decided to buy it, without even consulting me.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a surprise, wasn't it?
Jimmy, buying a house is supposed to be a joint decision, not just something you swan off and do on your own.
Well, that place would be perfect for us.
Right, well, if you want it, you buy it, but I'm staying put.
Oh, don't be like that, Jack!
Hey, she still doesn't want to buy it, does she?
She doesn't know what she wants here.
Well, does this mean it's all off then?
No way. She's going to move, and soon, I'm telling you.
Well, you're not still thinking of burning the place down, are you?
No. But let's say that by tonight, she'll be wanting to move as quick as possible.
Yeah, well, you do what you want, mate. Me, I'm getting married.
You are? Hey, nice one, put it there, kid. When was all this?
She's just said yes, so we want to do it as soon as possible, you know, before the baby's born anyway.
Very sensible. Hey, tell you what, leave it to me and I'll sort you the smash and do.
Jimmy, listen, look, we don't want anything fussy. We just want a simple do.
Yeah. Well, you remember our Billy's do, don't you, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I sent him off in good style, didn't I, eh? And I will do the same for me Bezzy mate.
I surrender.
Well, you've done well, considering you didn't even want a dessert.
I know, but it was lovely.
Okay, fancy a coffee?
Oh, I would have invited you back to ours for one, but my mum would just sit up and stare at us, just to be awkward, you know. God, I never thought I'd end up back at my mother's.
Well, that's divorces for you.
Sounds like something we've got in common. We could go back to yours if you want.
Well, that's a bit awkward, you see. I've got someone staying with me.
Is it that woman from the pizza parlour today?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing between us. It's just sort of a family friend. I'm just helping her out.
Just good friends, yeah. Oh, God, listen to me. Sorry, just tell me to mind my own business.
Oh, no, I'm not bothered, but honest, she's just a friend of the family.
Good Lord, what happened? Found her staggering out of the pathway, being bloody yobbos, I think.
I'm all right.
Aunt Brenny, are you okay?
We'll bring her through and sit her down.
They got me bag, got me purse and everything.
Oh, did they hurt you?
I fought them off. They kept hold of it. They were dragging me along.
It's all right. Here, use these.
I better get back. You all right now, then, love?
Yes. Thanks very much. You've been very kind.
I'll make you some tea, Miss Jordache.
Oh, I don't know what this area's coming to, you know, Bing. Murders, muggings, gets worse by the day.
I agree, Ron, but it's not just our neighbourhood, you know. The whole country's going to rack and ruin.
National service, that's the answer, you know. Bring that back, sort a few of these cowards out.
Well, I blame the television myself. Puts all these ideas into young people's heads.
Where will it all end, no way? See you, mate.
Right, Ron.
I'll take you over to my mum's.
I've booked into a B&B. I think I'd better go there straight away.
You shouldn't be going anywhere on your own tonight. My mum won't mind putting you up.
I don't want to be a nuisance.
You won't be.
I don't think your mother's very keen on the idea of me staying with her.
She won't mind tonight. You can't be expected to go back on your own after being mugged. Here, I'll put these in the bin for you.
We'd better see what your mother has to say.
Have a good time?
Yeah, we had a good laugh, you know.
I thought you'd be out a lot later than this, out with the boys.
No, well, we just went for something to eat and then had a few drinks. Listen, I'm going to bed. Good night.
I'll make you a coffee if you want.
No, it's all right. I'm knackered. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. See you in the morning.
Come here, you. What the hell are you doing in my house?
Jack, we've been bagelled.
You stupid!
No,
Is this how you think you're going to get me to leave my home, eh? By wrecking it? By trying to scare me out of it, is it? Oh, just get up. Come on, you can give me your keys. Come on, your house keys. Come on, your keys. Come on. If you don't want to live here, then fine.
Oh,
Just
Jackie,
get out.
behave, will
Come
ya?
on, get out. If you want to move somewhere else, just move then. Just get out. Get out. Get out.
Well, it all seems a bit convenient to me. This afternoon I tell her she can't stay, and tonight she turns up all distressed.
Mum, she's been mugged. And anyway, it was me who brought her back here. She wanted to go back to some grotty doss house.
Well, I'm sorry, that's where she's going to have to go tonight. I don't want her here. I'm just about comfortable with her being in the house, never mind sleeping.
Oh, but she's in a terrible state. And she has changed.
I know, but I can't get out of my mind how she terrorised us.
Oh, but that's all in the past now. Anyway, you should have seen her when Mr. Dixon brought her in. She looks scared stiff.
Look.
Well, Sinbad'll let her stay.
He won't. Anyway, he's fast asleep upstairs. All the excitement of the day's got to him.
Oh, I bet he's made up about the wedding.
Yeah, he is.
Me too. Can't wait.
I feel better for that bit of a wash.
Do you want some witch hazel for your greys?
No, thank you. I'd better be off. Mandy, do you think I could possibly phone for a taxi?
But you can't go. Can she, Mum? Please.
Brenna, why don't you stay here tonight?
No, thank you, but I'll go.
But the muggers took your purse. How are you going to pay for a room?
Oh, I forgot. My money. Do you think you could possibly lend me enough, you know, to...
Brenna, you're going to have to stay here.
If you're sure, I don't want to impose.
I better get back over the road.
Rachel, will you just take us to the table, please?
Right. Night then. I'll call back over in the morning.
Night, lovely. I'm really glad to hear about your good news today.
Bye, Mum. Thanks for letting us stay.
Good night, love.
Are you really sure about this, Mandy?
Yeah, of course. I'll just go make the bed up. You drink your tea. You don't mind sleeping in the extension, do you?
Oh, no. No. If it was good enough for Trevor.
Sin, wait till you see this, kid. You will be chuffed. I have saved us a fortune.
What is it?
Yummy!
Whose is it?
Yours and Mandy's, kid.
So how come it's got Eric and Pauline written on it?
Sad story there. Day before the wedding, she runs off with the vicar who's going to marry him. Poor old Eric, gutted.
And yet you're going to be gutted if Mandy sees that.
Oh, don't be worrying. Scrape those names off.
No.
It's cheap.
It's second-hand.
Oh, Sin, don't be getting sentimental about wedding cakes.
I'm not, especially when it's got Eric and Pauline written on them.
Good morning. I'm looking for Mr. Dixon.
You looking at him?
Dilip Palmer.
Local lad, eh?
I'm here representing Mr. Grant, your new landlord.
You?
Yeah, I thought I'd better show my face, meet the tenants.
Hold on. You mean you're taking over from Barry Grant?
Yeah.
And just how long are you going to be in charge, like?
That'd be telling, wouldn't it? I'm just weighing things up. I'm settling into Barry's house at the moment.
What, you mean you're moving in there permanently?
Not only for the time being, I might try and look for something a little more upmarket eventually.
Listen, pal. I live 2 doors away from him, OK? And this area has always been pretty upmarket. Mind you, I suppose there's always something that'll bring it down, isn't there?
Well, nice to meet you. I'll be in touch soon.
Just a minute. I've got a bone to pick with you before you go swanning off. My daughter has put her heart and soul into that place next door. And now you just come along and spoil everything. Here, Maxie, tell him. You've got to deal with our Jacqueline, haven't you?
Dill, morning.
Never mind sucking up to him. What about the agreement?
Look, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with any of these units yet. I might even decide to open one myself.
What are you talking about? I can't have a place like mine next door. You lot work all hours, I'll be out of business in a month.
Now, look, let's not get things out of perspective.
Out of perspective? These lots have closed more businesses than anyone.
Our lot just happens to believe in the free market, Mr. Dixon, and I do my best to make it work in my own interests. Anyway, my business is in electrical equipment.
Oh, are you? Cheap, plazzy radios and dodgy batteries, I bet.
You think what you want. But I'll discuss all plans with the tenants as and when the moment arrives. Goodbye.
You'll have to sort this out, Maxie. You know what they're like.
Look, it's nothing to do with me. Let's just see how things pan out, all right?
Well, can't you book them on a cruise with Salman Rusty or something?
Excuse me.
Maxie!
We need this place.
Yeah, we've worked our butts off. I'm on to a frazzle.
Oh, Max, we had an agreement.
Look, call into the club office later on and we'll sit down and talk about it.
Yeah, all right.
Quite a fiery bunch around here, aren't they?
Yes, wait till you really get to know them. Dill?
Yeah?
Patricia and I were wondering whether you'd like to come round for dinner.
That's very nice of you, Wayne.
Well, how about tonight? That is, of course, if you can make it.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Great. Will you be bringing anybody?
No, I'm unattached at the moment.
All right, well, let's say 7 for 7:30.
Great. Give us a chance to get to know each other, eh?
Yes, yeah. Won't it just?
Well, you better get your finger out because we've set the date for next weekend. I don't want Mandy getting upset by that.
Listen, you can rely on me, can't you? We're mates. In fact, we're good mates.
All right, come on, what are you after?
None.
Come on, what is it?
Oh, all right. Me and Jackie, we've had an argy-bargy, haven't we? We're estranged again.
Well, what have you done now?
I haven't done nothing. Oh. Listen, two sides to every story, you know. Anyway, she's kicked me out. So it's either here or Cardboard City.
Well, why did you go round and make it up with her?
Saying she won't even listen to me. Anyway, this place is almost mine now.
Hang on. Not until the contracts have been exchanged and you give me the deposit money like you promised.
Yeah, listen, I've got a little bit of a cash flow problem. No, my assets temporarily frozen, all that. I've got it. It's just getting my hands on it.
Well, look, Jimmy, all the money stuff aside, I've got Brennan staying now anyway, haven't I?
You what? Oh, do me a favour, will you? What, that one should only be allowed out on Halloween.
Morning.
Oh, are you, love? Right, I'm off. I'll catch you later.
Hey, Jimmy. Next time, I don't want anything dodgy, all right?
Well, that's nice, isn't it? Eh? He's worried about wedding cakes and I'm homeless.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, no sweat. There'll be something down the Sally Army.
Well, I'll see you later. Oh, yeah. How are you feeling?
Oh, still a bit queasy. Morning.
Hello.
Listen, you sure you don't want me to get the doctor out here?
Ah, no, she doesn't want a doctor. Bit of fresh air and walk. Do her a power of good.
Do you think so?
Certainly. I haven't practiced midwifery for a while, but the old skills are still there. You get yourself some fresh air.
Nick, I've spent the last couple of evenings sitting here on my own.
Yeah, I know. I just needed to get out with the lads.
What lads?
When I say lads, I mean like Ron Dicko. We just went and had a few pints down the Legion.
I didn't think the British Legion was your scene.
Yeah, it's a good pint.
But you out, me in. It's like we're not on the same wavelength anymore.
Look, Jenny, I need my own space. And this was always going to be a very temporary arrangement.
So you don't want me here? I mean, I thought it was working well. Me looking after Leo and Gemma while you work.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I am really grateful.
I know. It's me that should be sorry. This is what my counsellor told me not to do. You know, get too intense about things.
Yeah, just loosen up a bit, eh?
I will. I promise.
You don't mind Brenna staying a couple of days, do you?
I don't know what she had to land on us. As long as I don't have to talk to her and she's gone by the time of the wedding.
Hiya.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi,
You're
Rach.
up early.
Yeah, I'm going down to the job centre. I want to see if there's any good schemes.
Why don't you wait and see how you've done in your GCSEs first?
Nah, I don't think I can face going back to school.
Oh, well, I'll see you later on, OK?
See you.
Bye. Well, listen, don't rush into any courses without talking to me first.
OK. Is Auntie Brenna feeling all right now?
Yeah, you should pop in and see her.
Yeah, I might do later. See you, Mum.
Bye. Mind the roads.
Hi, Mandy. How's that little one, then?
Oh, making me feel a bit iffy, although it's all I can expect in the last few weeks.
I think it's kicking like a mule now, isn't it?
Oh, now you come to mention it, she's been a bit quiet the last couple of days.
Oh, well, you make sure you get plenty of rest.
Hardly. Got Brenna staying and Sinbad's cracking along with the wedding arrangements.
Oh, so you are going ahead with it, then?
I've got to. Well, I mean, I know I don't have to, but...
Mandy, it's not the sort of thing you can go into with that sort of uncertainty.
I know you're right, but I can't really let Sinbad down. Not after all we've been through, how he stood by me.
Well, that's good reason for staying friends, but marriage? It's like we said, you've got to be 100%.
All right, Mr. Palmel.
Palmer.
Palmer, yeah.
What are you doing in here?
Just getting the old kipper sorted, you know.
Well, do you mind getting the old kipper sorted somewhere else? I told you, I don't want you in here.
Yeah, I know. Thing is, I'm in a bit of a fix.
Are you still in here?
Yeah, wanted to ask you a little bit of a favour.
What?
Well, me and the missus have had a bust-up and, well, she's a bit of a knothead and she's asked me to do one.
Really?
Yeah, so I was looking for somewhere to hang me at.
And?
Well, I just wondered if I could get my head down in here.
This is an office.
Yeah, I know that, but, well, I'm desperate. I've got nowhere.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, mate. You must know what it's like being homeless. You know, flood and famine and all that.
What, in Birmingham?
You know what I mean. Listen, Barry had let us, you know.
Would he?
Yeah. I mean, a good boss who looks after his staff, doesn't he? Come on, boss. Just for the night?
One night and that's it.
Brilliant. I knew you were all right, really.
Hiya. Deliveries arrived.
Right, I'll just go and get that sorted then, boss. Cheers.
Thank you.
So then, settling into the new house, Mr. P?
Yes, thank you.
Lovely place, isn't it?
Very. Oh, and you'll have to check out the attic.
Why?
I think there's something wrong with the water tank or plumbing. It's very noisy.
Well, what's that got to do with me?
Well, couldn't you just see to it?
Do I look like Super Mario? Why can't you get up there?
Because there's a padlock on the trapdoor for some reason and I haven't got a key.
Well, neither have I.
Then who has?
Ask Jimmy.
Right, I will. I want it investigated as soon as possible so I can get a decent night's sleep.
Fine, yeah. Sid! Cheers, mate. All right.
Look, if you're going to bend me ear about having nowhere to stay, then don't.
I'm not. I've got a deluxe couch at the office, as it happens.
Well, don't be making me feel bad about it, because you know my situation.
All right, man. How's the bin, lad?
Pardon?
Nipper.
Oh, fine, thanks.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, better.
Hey, listen. Glad I've got you two together. I've been having a little bit of a think. Balloons.
Balloons?
Got this contact, haven't I? No. Get them on the cheap, like. 20 party balloons. Sinbad and Mandy forever. Brill that, isn't it?
These aren't the same balloons with Eric and Pauline's names scribbled out, are they?
What do you think, man?
Well,
Dead modern. Hey, got the champers on order and all.
isn't all this getting a bit big? I mean, I was thinking of something a little low-key.
Yeah, well, we are going to need some champagne, though, aren't we?
Man, me and him go back years. Seen each other through all sorts. And if I can be part of helping him on his way to a, lifetime of commitment, I'm a proud man, kid.
What he means is that the sooner we get hitched, the quicker he can get us out of the house and get his hands on the place.
That's hurtful, that. You know that? I am doing this because you two deserve it after all you've been through. Right, balloons, champers. Oh, scoff.
Look, can we discuss all this another time? I'm feeling...
You okay?
I'll go and have a lie down.
Pre-wedding nerves, kid. And I'll tell you something. I'd be panicking if I was marrying him.
See you later. She doesn't look too good, does she?
She'll be all right. Don't be worrying about it. Now, listen, scoff. I'll pop round later on. Have a word.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I can meet you there. Won't be able to stay long, though. Yeah, I know we'll have a good time, but I've got a business to run as well, you know, Janice. Yeah, I'll phone you back with the time. Got to sort out babysitting for the kids and that, you know. Okay. Look forward to meeting you there. Yeah, listen, I'll give you a bell, yeah? All right, see you later. One of the lads' dad's asking about footy training.
We need some tea.
Oh, I'll get that. Won't be a minute.
Right. What can I do for you?
It's this business, Mr. Palmer. We broke our necks getting it together.
Yeah, and we've near skinted ourselves.
And we've got a big opening planned. We've done all the publicity and everything. It was supposed to be tomorrow.
Well, I'm sorry, but Mr. Grant knew nothing about this.
Yeah, but Max Farnham gave us the nod.
Well, he shouldn't have. I've got plans for the place.
So have we, Mr. Palmer.
Look, we've sorted out a business plan. We do hairdressing for now, and then when we've got a bit of cash behind us, we hope that you'll let us knock through over my dad's shop. He doesn't use it. We want to put a health and beauty studio up there.
There's no one doing sunbeds round here. There's hundreds of lily-white women all waiting to get all over tans.
Oh, come on, Mr. Palmer.
Look, running a business isn't easy, you know. There's a lot of pitfalls, and to be honest, you do seem a bit young and inexperienced.
Peter's got loads of experience. He's been going years.
Yeah, I was Yul Brynner's stylist when he had hair.
Look, I already run aerobics classes, and I'm making a go at that.
Look, we know this is hard work, but we also know we can make it a success. Honest, it'll be fabulous.
Oh, go on, Mr. Palmer. You're a businessman. You must have started at the bottom.
You'll even get extra rent when we open the health and beauty studio. It'll be smashing. You'll love it, Dill. Hey, I'll even throw in a free haircut. How's that?
Please, this is our big chance.
OK, you're on. Why not?
Yeah, oh, thanks a lot. You won't regret it.
There's just one more thing.
What?
I don't like it too short on the top.
Mick!
All right.
I didn't realise you'd gone.
Well, you were in the bathroom. I didn't want to disturb you.
Where are you going?
It's a meeting about footy training. Can't get out of it either.
You won't be late, will you?
No.
Bye.
Yeah.
What time will you be in then?
When I've done my biz. But it won't be too late.
OK. Bye.
See ya.
Take a seat. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Wine?
No, thank you. Fruit juice if you got it.
Sure, Max.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Not drinking's one of the pious virtues I passed on to Barry when he was living at our place.
Oh, he lived with you?
Yeah, we go back a long time. He was working in Birmingham many years ago, shop fitting, and I stepped into a chipping, got into a bit of a fight, and he gave me a hand.
Sir Galahad, eh?
Hardly. We were both given a right hiding, but my family were very grateful, and my mum took to him like one of her own.
It's ready.
Right, please.
Smells very nice.
Hot and sour soup, followed by lemon chicken.
Great. I love Chinese.
So, how are you liking Liverpool?
A lot. Plenty going on.
And how long do you intend to stay up here?
I'm not sure.
Think your family be missing you?
Well, I doubt it. Me and my wife are split up. She's back in India, so I'm a bit of a freewheeler.
But surely you'll have to go back to Birmingham to sort out your business interests, think you not?
Well, I sold my share in 2 of the businesses to my older brother and left my younger brother, Vijay, to run the remaining 1.
Oh, that's very trusting.
Well, don't worry, I'll be back and forth checking up on him. He's a bit of a wild card at times.
Oh, you make it sound as if you're going to be based in Liverpool.
Well, like I say, I'm not sure. I feel a bit of a free agent at the moment, and this may be the opportunity to branch out on my own. A new start. And I've got a couple of good ideas up my sleeve.
Well, I'll wait then.
I've already told you there's no point. Mandy's sleeping in Sinbad's in the shower.
Yeah, but I need to see them, don't I?
Who is it?
Hi, man, love. Just popped round to sort out a few plans, kid. All right.
All right, you.
Listen, just come to see you and your bride-to-be about the Al Buffett.
What have you got in mind?
Listen, I found this great wholesalers, right? We'll be able to get a load of stuff from there. I know the fella who's on tonight, and he said he'd be able to fix us up, know what I mean?
Oh, nice one. What kind of stuff?
All the usual stuff, you know. Bibs, pies, chicken legs, fancy cakes, all that.
Oh, nice one. Hey, that's all right, love, isn't it? Ah, do you know what? You're really starting to look rough, you know. Sure, we shouldn't go round to the doctors.
Oh, you and your doctors. What she needs is some food inside her.
I'm not really hungry.
What are you eating today?
Well, not much.
I've been watching, and I'd say nothing at all.
Mandy, you should be packing it in. You're eating for 2 now, kid.
They're right, you know, love. You should eat something.
You two get off to the wholesalers. I'll give Mandy something to eat.
Come on.
Okay, if you're sure. You'll be all right. I'll see you later, all right?
Bye.
Won't be long. Look after her for us, won't you, Brenna?
Leave her to me. I'll make sure she's right as rain for the wedding.
Okay. See you later.
So why don't you just tell this Jenny want to go? There's nothing going on between us.
No, it's a bit difficult there.
Oh, so there is something going on?
No, but she's... Let's just say that she's had a bit of a hard time lately, and I've been helping her through it.
Oh, proper little Florence Nightingale.
Yeah, I felt like it at times. Do you want to sit down?
Is she over it now, like?
Yeah, she's much better.
Well, you're not tight then if you'd ask her to go, are you?
Yeah, but she's so unpredictable. I mean, she can turn like that.
And do what?
Look, to cut a long story short, she had this bit of a crush on me, and ended up trying to hurt herself.
What for?
Well, who knows? Look, keep it to yourself, but she's been getting counselling and things are on the up now.
She sounds like a right head the ball. I'll tell her to go if you want.
No, I best do it. I mean, she had nowhere to go, but I've seen this flat that I'm sure will do her.
When are you going to tell her?
I suppose I better tell her tonight, because the longer I leave her, the harder it'll be.
When you're on the way up, you've got to convince all the other people that you're already up there. Now, what I did was to get a hospitality box at Birmingham City Football Club. Now, you'll be surprised at the amount of openings that made for me.
So, I suppose you'll be getting one at Liverpool, will you?
No, one football club's enough for anyone.
So, what will you be doing with yourself while you're in Liverpool?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm still to sort Barry's business interests out.
No mean feat.
No. How's it going getting your cash together? I take it you do intend to buy Barry's share?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, almost there, actually.
Good. It's just that I've been looking at the restaurant's books, and it's certainly no gold mine, is it?
Well, we're doing fine, considering it's a new company. And especially considering that 50% of restaurants fail in the first 12 months.
80%, actually, and that includes all types of catering businesses.
I didn't realise it was so high.
Yeah, the problem is so many people know too little about being a restaurateur. They think it's a doddle, and they get their fingers burnt.
Yes, don't they just? But considering that it's such a steep learning curve, I think we're doing quite well.
Well, I'm not so sure. I think it needs a change in direction, if you don't mind me saying.
Such as?
Balti House, perhaps. Slap the word Balti on the front door, and you'll have the punters come running for miles.
Well, I'm not the chef, and I don't know anything about Balti cooking.
I do.
I thought your business was in electrical goods.
It is, but I grew up in the restaurant trade with the rest of my family. I know a good business opportunity when I see one. Grant's Balti House. Think about it, Max.
No, I don't think so. When I do buy Barry's share of the restaurant, we will be making changes, but won't be in the direction of an Indian menu.
Keep it in mind, Max. You never know what's round the corner.
All right, Jenny.
Hiya.
What's on this?
I made us a meal. A lasagna. It's too dry now. I thought you weren't going to be long.
Jenny, I need to come and go as I please. We talked about this before.
You want me out of here, don't you?
You always knew it was only temporary.
But I've got nowhere. No one.
I think I found you somewhere, on the edge of the park. You always knew it was on the cards, Jenny. Now you're doing well with your counselling. It's time for you to get out there and start sorting your life out. Without me.
You're right. I've well overstayed my welcome. You've got your life to lead and I've got mine. As soon as I can, I'll be out of your hair.
All right. Good. I mean, it's for the best. Look, I don't mean to sound hard-hearted or anything. I'll go and check on the kids.
2 helpings. That's the way to eat.
Oh, thanks. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad. It's one of my specialities.
Brenna,
Yes?
I know we haven't always seen eye to eye on things, but I'm glad that things were a bit easy between us.
Well, our mother brought us up to be forgiving. She used to say bitterness was like a two-edged sword. You could only hold on to it for so long, and then, after a while, you just have to let go.
So does that mean that you've forgiven Beth and I for what we did?
It's taken me a long time to come to terms with everything that went on, and I've thought about it, and I've prayed about it, and I just can't hold on to my anger any longer. So, yes, I forgive you. And I understand everything you had to go through. Now, why don't you put your feet up and I'll do you a little nightcap. Another of my specialities.
Landlord is a definite improvement on Mrs. Gag.
Seems okay.
And there's a lot more spacing in the other place, isn't he?
Mick, it's okay. You can cut the sales pitch. I said I'll take it. It's a nice flat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to think that I was turfing you out into any old dive.
Oh, stop being so paranoid. And anyway, you're right. I can't stay here forever, can I?
Yeah, right.
So, are you off out again with the boys tonight?
No, we'll have a night in.
Well, you know what they say about too much of a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Dev, how many times, love? I feel fine.
Well, just take it easy, do you hear me?
Yes, thank you, Florence. Hello, Mandy, love. How's things?
Oh, OK, thanks. Just want a couple of packets of indigestion tablets.
Oh, I see. Sinbad's cooking giving you jip, is it?
There's nothing wrong with my egg and chips.
Just a bit of a tummy upset, that's all.
£2.60, please, love.
Hey, when you're better, you can get Sinbad to give you a few cookery lessons.
Thanks.
I see you got a visitor staying, eh?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, but she won't be staying long, will she, man? Are you sure you're up to going into town?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Aye, splashing out on a few new things for the baby, eh?
Well, just a licence, get the honeymoon booked, make an honest woman of her.
What, you mean you're still going ahead with it, like? Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. So when's the day?
Next Friday. Thought we'd get things moving.
That's soon, eh? So where's the honeymoon?
Oh, a couple of weeks in the lakes.
Oh, nice.
Right, well, we better get moving, otherwise you'll be spending it in the maternity ward.
Yeah, see you now. Hope you're better soon.
Thanks, bye-bye.
See ya.
Ta-da.
You'd have thought he'd have clever Trevor's sister staying with them, eh? You think they'd be dead set against her?
Yeah, well, nothing surprises me about the Addams family. Mind you, I suppose a wedding is at least something for them to look forward to, after all they've been through. Poor old Mandy, eh?
I wouldn't call a honeymoon on the lake something to look forward to. It's all sheep and anoraks, isn't it?
What the?
Hey, don't be getting overexcited.
I'm not getting overexcited.
Blimey, what's that? Hey, Dicko, you stay there. So what's the story on this, then?
Well, you need an attraction if you're going to have a proper launch, don't you?
And that's what I call an attraction.
Hey, you, tongue back in.
So you managed to persuade that Bill fella about the salon after all, eh? Well done.
You skiving already? God, what's she like, eh?
I'm just telling about the launch today, and Peter's going to be doing a hair demonstration, aren't you?
Hey, could do one on your head if you send it round, Mr. D.
Good one, Pete.
Right, come on, Edward Scissorhands, back to work.
Hey, Jackie, just want to say, love, I'm really proud of what you've done in here. Well done.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
And this is only the beginning, Mr. D. We're going to expand soon, aren't we, partner?
Yeah, we're going to set up a beauty salon, massage parlour.
Massage parlour?
Keep your hair on, Dad. It's all above board. Peter's done a course, haven't you?
Can give you a free session if you like, eh?
Well, there's an offer.
No, thank you.
Well, suit yourself, but some say I have healing hands. See you, try.
Try. See you, Pete.
Oh, see you, Pete. Getting very familiar, aren't you? Tell you what, rather you than me, I wouldn't fancy Cheesy Weezy there laying his hands all over me.
Well, I wouldn't say no.
Oh, well, I think you're wasting your time there, love.
How do you mean?
Well, he bats for the other side, doesn't he? Sticks out a mile, he's a woofter.
I wouldn't be too sure.
Go on, you. You're always saying you put on weight. There's nothing of you. Well, you can tell me all about it. OK, Fran. I'll see you later. And you. Bye.
Just getting off to work. Who's that?
Fran from school. Takes biology, short blonde hair.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen her.
I hope you don't mind, but I'll be leaving you on your own tonight.
What, you seeing this friend?
She spent her holidays in Scotland. Had a great time. Can't wait to tell me all about it.
Oh, nice. Where'd she live?
St Helens. So I thought, what the hell? I'll stay the night and have a proper drink.
Oh, yeah. You deserve a good night out. You make the most of it.
You make the most of your night in. You look a bit tired.
Yeah, I'll try.
Ta-da!
Brilliant. Told you it was the best of the night. Bernie can see that everyone's got a drink.
Thanks, Tina.
I'm sorry, Julia, but this is a private policy.
Well, I am trade, you know, love. I used to work here when it was our Tracy's. Oh, so that's Peter, is it? I saw a little story on him last night's Echo.
I think I'll just go and have a quick word. You know, give him a few tips, like.
Hi, hang on, Julia.
So, you're one of the top stylists in the Northwest, are you?
Am I?
Well, according to the Echo, you are. Of course, they used to say the same thing about our Tracy. That's my granddaughter, when she worked here with me.
Well, you used to work in here, did you?
Practically ran the place, love. So if you need to know anything, you know where to come. I'm Mrs. Brogan, by the way. Julia Brogan.
I'm Peter. Blimey.
Don't think much of the music around here. Haven't you got any of Matt Monroe?
Oh, sorry, Julia. Oh, were you a big Matt Monroe fan as well? Well, doesn't his voice send a tingle down your spine?
Oh, yeah, especially Portrait of My Love. I don't suppose you could give this a quick touch-up line here, could you, love?
Oh, go on then. But only as long as you fill me in on the goss on this place.
Oh, well, I'm not really one for gossip, I'm afraid. But I'll try and think of something.
I can't wait. Well, seeing as I've got a fellow professional in with me, I better make sure to do a good job on you, haven't I?
I'm sure you'll be fine, love.
Thanks again for the flowers. They're lovely.
Pleasure. Thanks for the coffee.
Oh, anytime.
You're not following me, are you, Max?
No, I came back to see my wife, actually.
Our usual lunchtime quickie, you know.
Right, I'll leave you to it then.
Jimmy! And where are you going?
Yeah, I thought you were round the back, boss.
Hang on, I won't be a sec. Right, thanks. I better get off then. Bye. And thanks for the info.
Yeah, that's okay.
Info? What info?
Oh, just some facts and figures he said he needed to get on top of things. He said you were a bit busy.
Well, what did you tell him?
Only what he needed to know.
Well, why did he come round then?
He brought some flowers to say thank you for the meal last night.
Well, we only cooked him chicken, for God's sake. It's not as if we laid out a banquet for him.
No, I didn't exactly lay out a banquet, but I think it was a very nice gesture. Did you manage to get in touch with the bank manager?
Ah, he's on the 19th hole as we speak.
Sorry?
Playing golf, would you believe? Meanwhile, the clock is still ticking.
Well, that's the honeymoon booked. We'll go get the licence now, and then I'll treat you to a nice cup of tea.
Oh, great. I could do the sit-down.
Why, you still feeling lousy?
Yeah, a bit. I mean, I'll be okay. I just wish I could get rid of this sickly feeling. It's like a burning sensation.
Hey, you don't think it's pre-wedding nerves, do you?
No, don't be daft.
Well, if you're still feeling rough tomorrow, I'll get you to the doctor's right away. No arguments, OK? Oh, come on. Something I want you to look at.
What?
Just wait and see.
What?
Come on. Now, where are we? Got you. Thomas Sweeney and Amanda Jordash. That's me and you, that. We're getting married and it's official. It's there in black and white. Friday the 1st of September. I can't wait, man.
Sinbad.
Hey, you're not going to change your mind again, are you?
No, it looks like you're stuck with me.
Yeah, well, come here then, Mandy Sweeney. Come on. Get up. Hey, mate, we're getting married.
No, you've had it, boss. Won't budge that.
Hey, let me have a try. You're not forcing it enough.
No, it's all right. I'll try and get another key for it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll check the tank for you. Don't want to be getting your new togs all dirty, do you? Your nice suit?
No, it's okay. Besides, I want to see what Barry keeps up there. You might have a few dead bodies hidden away. You never know around there.
I didn't know this was involved in my best man duties. Man, they'd be better off doing this.
It's unlucky if she sees me in my suit before the big day, isn't it?
You divvy, it's the other way round.
Yeah, well, I'm taking no chances, mate. Anyway, she's got enough on her plate at the moment.
Right. So, is she?
Well, she's been a bit ropey the last few days. I think it's some sort of bug she's got, you know.
Mind you, not exactly going to be feeling 100% so soon after, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I think it might be the after effect of it all, you know.
Anyway, don't worry, mate. I'll have these sorted in time for the wedding.
Nice one. I'm going to look the part if I'm going to get me nuptials. And how about you, mate? You going to be getting your nuptials tonight, or what?
Well, no, I was on for a quiet night in, but Jenny's staying out at her mates.
Oh, well, while the cat's away.
No, I might see Jan if I don't know yet.
What do you mean you might? You're not still worried about that Jenny one, are you? Go on, get in there, mate. Let her stay the night.
With the kids here?
Well, we'll look after the kids.
Nah, I couldn't.
Oh, go on.
Well, if you're sure, like.
I've just said so, haven't I? Yeah, here's your chance to ask it.
Can anyone touch it inside leg, or is it just good friends?
Aye, aye. I'm practically a married man.
Oh, aye. When's the big day then?
September the 1st, and he's my best man.
Hey, hands off. He's my best man.
Oh, is that right?
Just seeing if you fancy popping into the salon next door. Bev said there's a do one.
Oh, Mike should be back from the Beals convention, so yeah, why not, you know?
Right, well, better get out of this club, eh? I'll see you later. I bet you didn't know he could sew, did you?
No. I knew he'd be good with his hands, though.
Hey, Pete.
Oh.
Right, well, I'm off. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see ya. Have a good time.
I will. Enjoy your night in.
Yeah, we'll do.
So where's Soft Girl off to, then?
Staying the night at her mates.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I might be.
What about your kids?
I'll get a babysitter. Somebody or somebody.
Can't wait.
Nah. There you are, boss. It's all kosher. Nothing wrong with it. Shall we get off now?
Yeah, boring old git. I thought you might have some mucking mags up there or something.
Yeah, well, I told you it was loads of junk, didn't I? It's only junk under that as well.
Where did this lot come from?
Search me.
And you didn't know that it was up here then?
No, knew nothing about it, boss.
There must be thousands there.
Do you reckon?
Easy. But why would Barry put it up here? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, off its head, innit? What are you going to do, like?
Well, it should really be in a safe or a bank.
Nah, it's safer up here, boss. Well, you know, less chance of a couple of armed robbers coming up here, isn't there?
Well, I think we'd better keep quiet about this for now. Yeah?
Yeah, Scout's on a boss, yeah.
Right. It stays there, and I'll ask Barry what we're going to do with it.
What are you going to speak to him about it?
Well, how else are we going to find out where it came from?
You're still not feeling very well, love.
Oh, do you know, I've just been sick and I've no idea why.
Ah, no. Well, you sit yourself down. You do look a bit on the pale side.
Do you know, I think I might take Sinbad's advice and call the doctor.
Ah, no, you don't want to do that. It'll just be nerves with the wedding and everything. Your body's bound to be a bit up and down what with everything you've been through recently.
Yeah, I suppose so. What's all this?
You don't think you're getting married without a proper wedding cake, do you?
Oh, Brennan, there's no need for you to go to all this trouble.
Go on. It's no trouble. Now then, you go there. Give it a stir. And make a wish while you do it.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Go on, it's tradition.
All right, then. Aren't you going to make a wish?
Oh, I've made mine. I just hope it comes true. You sit yourself down. I'll get that.
All right. I just wanted a word with Sinbad.
Sorry, he's not here.
Is Mandy there?
Well, she's in, but she's feeling a bit under the weather.
All right, Mand. Sorry to bother you, kid. I just needed a quick word.
She's not well.
Only take a minute. Not feeling too clever then, kid?
Not really, no. What do you want?
Well, I just wanted to ask you a big favour. Any chance of me keeping here tonight? Thing is, I've got nowhere to go. I'm homeless.
Well, it's a bit awkward, really. I've got Brennan staying at the moment.
Yeah, well, still got enough room, haven't you? And it'll only be for tonight. Please, man.
You'll have to wait and see what Sinbad says when he gets back.
Great, no props. I'll hang on here for him, shall I? Getting the kettle on there, kid.
What you reckon? It's all right, like. But I prefer them with a bit more meat on.
Hey.
Does he look so cute when he gets embarrassed, eh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jack, have you got any Bacardi?
Or Malibu?
I'm afraid you just have to make do with some expensive wine. I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, hey, you could teach that Bible monsoon a thing or two, couldn't you?
You reckon, Mrs. B?
Just call me Julia. Looks like you're going to be rushed off your feet. So, have you got yourself a receptionist then?
Well, we'll all cover for each other to start with.
Oh, well, you have time. What you want is someone with a good telephone manner and presentable looks. Of course, I used to help out on reception when I worked here.
Well, it's so hard to find a good receptionist these days, isn't it?
No, if they stood right next to you, they're not.
Well, I'll see what my partner says then, shall I?
Right. I make yourself scarce then.
Hey, I think we might have found ourselves a receptionist.
Yeah, who?
Over there.
Julia. Oh, Peter, what's all got major nose disease here? She's not even the right image we want.
Well, not exactly Andrew Collins yet, are we? At least she'll get the Blue Rinse Brigade. And she's worked here before. Oh, come on, Jack. I think she's sound. She reminds me of me nan. She's a laugh. Oh, please. Pretty, please.
I'm on trial, and if she's any trouble, she's out.
Oh, thanks, Dom. You won't regret this, I promise.
Finished, kid.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, what's this in the Albot today?
Oh, Brenna's making us a wedding cake.
Oh, right. Nice one, yeah. Listen, man, I made up for you know. You've made Sin one very happy man, do you know that? Hey, it's a good job I didn't flog that other cake, isn't it, eh? You'll be able to have 2 of them now, won't you?
Leave that.
All right. Keep your hair on. Just only going to have a little bit of a taste, that's all.
Sorry, I just don't want it spoiled.
Bit of a narc, isn't she? Sin, aye, kid.
All right, Jimmy.
There you go. Dana! What do you reckon to these, eh? Bit dusty and that, you know, but a little bit of a brush-up, come up like new, then.
Look, Jimmy, before you start getting carried away, I've told you, we don't want a big do. We want nothing fancy.
Yeah, all right, but we can still do it in style, can't we, eh? You and me in these and the old tails, eh? Best man and groom and best man.
Yeah, well, I've asked Mick to be the best man.
Mick Jono?
Yeah.
You and me go further back than him.
Yeah, I know, Jimmy, I'm sorry, but, well, there you go.
Yeah, well, no sweat, I suppose.
Well, is there anything else you wanted?
Yeah, listen, I wanted to ask you a little bit of a favour. Thing is, can I stay at yours? You know, just for the night. I wouldn't ask, Sin, only I'm desperate. Jackie won't let me back in the house, and that Dilda dog, he's given me down the banks for kipping one lousy night in the office. Oh, come on, Sin, I'm homeless, kid.
The thing is, Jimmy, I've told Mick now that Leo and Jenna can stay here tonight. I'm sorry, I didn't think you'd mind. And we've got Brennan here as well.
Oh, the more the merrier.
Hey, well, don't worry about me. I'll keep on the couch. I'm used to that, you know that, kid.
One night.
Nice one. Cheers, matey. Get a pal.
Right, we're getting off for a drink.
Hey, it was a good do that, mate.
Oh, thanks. Now, don't be a stranger now.
All right. Hey, listen, best of luck with the business. I'm sure you both do well.
I've got everything crossed.
See you, Jack. Be good. I won't.
See you.
So, where'd you go clubbing it then?
Well, there's the Paradox, the Buzz, and sometimes Cream.
Well, I go there with me mates. Hey, I might see you in there one night.
Yeah, you never know,
More drinks?
I'm fine, thanks. We'll go for
I'm okay,
it.
thanks.
Okay.
Hey, it's a good turnout, isn't it, love?
Oh, it's great. Peter's a big hit.
Yeah, so I see.
And we've taken a load of bookings.
See, it's not just your lot. Trading runs in our family as well. She's already talking about expanding.
Yeah, Jackie says you hardly use the storage space above the shop, so it makes sense to knock through to it.
You what?
Well, you don't really use it, do you, Dad? So now that Dill's in charge of the shops, he's giving me the go-ahead. Well, you did say you wanted me to get on, didn't you?
Can you not manage a little bit more, Pat?
Sorry, I don't think I can face it.
Yeah, I'll finish yours, kid. Can't be letting good scran go to waste like that.
Right, I'm making an appointment for you at the doctor's somewhere. I'm gonna get you sorted out.
Yeah, I think it's for the best. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm feeling a bit tired. I think I'll go up.
Yeah, go ahead. Early night, kid. That'll sort you out.
Do you want anything?
No, I'm fine. I'll see you in the morning.
Hope you feel better, Pat.
Thanks.
Poor girl, she looks terrible.
Yeah, I'm getting really worried now.
Ah, she'll be all right. You haven't eaten much either, have you?
No, well, I'm feeling a bit off colour myself.
Oh, right, are you? Right. There you go. Must be a bug. Let's just hope that bloody plague doesn't come back, eh? Don't be worrying. She'll be all right by tomorrow, you'll see.
Yeah, well, I hope so. And whatever it is, just hope the baby's okay.
So, this is where you've been hiding.
Well, I was invited.
Are you sure you're not following me, Max? Actually, I've been trying to get hold of you. I need a quiet word.
Oh.
I'll get some drinks, shall I?
This is a bit awkward. Did you ever see Barry with a load of cash on him?
How much cash are you talking about?
Yeah, I'd say around 50k.
No, why?
Well, it's just I was up in his loft earlier having a look at the water tank with Jimmy and we came across all this money, bundles of it.
No, I don't know anything about it. You don't think he's been fiddling the books, do you?
Oh, I don't know what to think. I thought it might be some kind of tax dodge.
So what are you going to do with it?
Well, I think it should be in a safer place than where it is now. Meanwhile, if you don't mind keeping this to yourself, and I don't want this getting out, you know, Barry being a mate and that.
Yes, all right.
Hey, Maxie, wait a minute.
Excuse me.
Do you reckon he's a bender or what?
No, it doesn't look like it from here. Mind you, seems to be getting on very well with your Beverly. They must have a lot in common, though, being of a similar age.
Mind you, they're not the only two that seem to be getting on really well, are they? Tell you what, he's a smug get, that one. He's already been onto our Jackie about knocking through to that space above mine. But it's more rent for him, innit? Mind you, you're all right, aren't you?
How do you mean?
Well, he's no real threat to you, is he?
Well, if he's a mate of Barry's, then it's enough to worry me.
Oh, thanks, Mick. I've had a great night. Do you know what? You're the only fella who hasn't moaned about buying me pina coladas.
Hey, you know how to put them away, don't you?
Just got a good appetite for drink, that's all. And other things.
Hey, hang on, someone might see us.
You're not shy, are you? Well, come on then. Let's go inside.
video, Brookside the Teenagers, is available in the shops now.